Rain let up for us.
It's about time.
Get a little break in the action. Make a few drills.
All right, for those of you just joining us, we're fishing in Michigan right now for salmon. And as those of you know, some of the salmon have started to come in a little bit early this year because we've had cooler than normal temperatures. Whether, depending on where you are in northern Michigan this morning, people woke up to anywhere from 40 to 52, 53 degree temperatures. So that's kind of triggering the salmon, along with recent rains that have come in the last couple of days. So we're here today taking a little bit of break of filming Potski Outdoors to go Facebook Live with you. It's been a rainy day in northern Michigan. We've had some just torrential downpours already. Caught a lot of fish, and now we're going to see if we can get a couple here live for you guys today. And here comes Mother Nature yet again, so hopefully this won't kill our signal. But we've been able to get into plenty of fish today, anywhere from 15 to 20, 25, 28 pounds. We're going to show you what we're using. We're going to show you how we're catching them. And hopefully we're going to show you how that bobber down there is going to go down live with us today. And as you guys can see, the rain has kind of come back, and it's been pretty torrential today. We've seen water levels come up. Luckily it has not gotten dirty yet. We're going to show you. I don't think it's going to take that long. Unfortunately, every time it starts to rain, the bite kind of subsides, and as soon as it stops raining, the bite doesn't subside. But let me show you something here. Yep, some nice fish right there. And I hate to tell you, but we threw probably 3 times that back already, including some just almost about a 30-pound buck that you guys will see here in a minute. But we're going to go over what we're fishing today, how we're doing it, and there you can see that bobber, right? We're going to let you guys watch that with us, and hopefully it just torpedoes down while we're filming. Of course, it torpedoed down just about every time before we took the camera and started filming live, but we're hoping it happens again. If we can get the rain to let up a little bit, as soon as it does, they appear to be biting. Guess what? The limit in Michigan here is 6 per person. 5 per person, and I believe there's 4 there right now, and there's 2 of us fishing today. Kyle's actually getting to fish a little bit today. He's been guiding so many days that I almost didn't know if he could still catch them on his own, but his clients are getting them. But hopefully we'll get into one. We're going to show you some of the gear here in a second. We're just trying to get one on here and see if we can come live. We get that. Well, it's all about this rain. When the rain stops, the fish seem to be biting. But there, watch that bobber for a second. That bobber right there has got some fire-cured roe, and you saw that tap right there. So they're back. The sniffers are back. And for all you West Coasters, and I can say this because I am a West Coaster, get this. The boots are not here yet. We've caught nothing but chrome bullets today and one slightly bronze king. We're going to show you the setup in a second. It's down! Get him! Oh, dude.
Rob me.
All right, well, that's a good opportunity to show them what you're using for bait and everything. And
Take a little look.
They're asking what the setup's like. So why don't you go over the setup, show the bait, and we'll get the whole thing going real quick here.
All right.
Go for it. It's all yours.
I have medium action Fenwick HMX for a rod, about a 9.6. Make sure you get a good reel with good ball bearings on it. I'm running 40-pound Power Pro mainline. That's what I run with all my customers. I like to run the Power Pro because the braided line will float on top of the water better. There's more room for error with men's, get a better drift. I use about a 15-gram Raven float. I like the Raven floats because they ride the current seams the best. And yeah, I'll just taper my shot pattern from the top to the bottom. I'll start with big shot, space it out evenly, and I'll have my leader. I'm running about a 3-foot leader of 20-pound test Seagar. So then I'm running that to a size 1/0 Eagle claw hook, and that's the rig. So I'm just tapering my leader down with shot as well. So I make sure my bait's down there, down to where the fish are at, and yeah, just letting that bobber ride smooth with the current, and it's getting bit. So I'll show you my bait here. These are some eggs I cured up in Potski fire cure and Boraxo fire. So what I like to do is I like to cure them up in fire cure first. So the fire cure, with the fire cure, they'll drain all their juices, then they'll reabsorb all the juices. So that gives them a nice good color. And the Boraxo fire penetrates the eggs a little bit, but mostly it just makes them tacky. So they stay together, stay on the hook better, and that's their bait right there. We're gonna throw that out here. See if we can get one on for you guys.
All right, so we're going to try to follow this bobber here. Aha, the rain stopped, which normally signals a bite. So as you can see, we're fishing a fairly small-sized river today, but there's some real nice quality fish that are in here. And we're going to see if we can get it to go. I see the bobber starting to come. And it just went down. Get him! Get him! Fish on! You got him? Yep. Fish on! Just like that, folks. Woo! Fresh piece of bait. And oh,
he's angry. Oh.
There we go. Looks chrome to me.
Woohoo!
Looks chrome to me. I don't hear anybody saying XXL boot chasing today, baby. Look at that. Woo. He's hot. He is hot. Might be a she. I don't know. I can't really tell yet. There it is. I love it when a plan works. Put a little fresh fire cure roe on there and look what happened.
Give your arms work out.
Yeah.
Now I can feel for everybody that says I leave with sore arms.
Damn.
Really nice brand new fish. Might have hooked him a little deep. Kind of got some blood going, but nice brand new fish. And he's gone just like that.
That's what we want. We were going to release it anyway.
Oh, that's a different one.
Wow. That was a beast.
Oh, he's right here.
What's he doing? Wow. What model Fenwick is that?
What model Fenwick? It's the HMX. I believe it's a 9.6. Yep, 9.6 HMX, 10 to 20 pound. Perfect stick for.
Let's see if we can go 2 for 2.
Man, that was chrome.
Let's see if we can go 2 for 2. Yeah.
Go 2 for 2.
I don't see anybody talking boot action on here right now. No boot action right now. Maybe a little bit, maybe a month from now there'll be some boots.
Yeah, we'll figure.
But right now,
it's still fun though.
Yeah.
Fun. Especially when you get
all right, let's show some more fire cure and see if we can hook up on another one.
Gotta put a leader on. If you want, I can show you guys how to.
He's gonna show us that, but first, oh yeah, Joe, Potski fire cure.
Let's take a good look at these.
Let's take a good look. Okay. All right, so here's a couple of the ones we've kept today. See that chromeness? Chrome, chrome. Oh yes.
Brand new fish.
XXL chrome.
Brand new fish.
All right. So
I'll show you how to tie up a leader here for these kings. It's a little tricky to tie the snell knot, but once you get the hang of it, you'll get it. So I like to make about 3 foot or so. I'm running this braid, so I like to go a little longer with my leader, just because, you know, fluorocarbon didn't have a lot of stretch, but the Seagar and Vizex, there's quite a bit of stretch to this in Vizex, even though it is fluorocarbon. That's why I like to run it. Yeah, about a 3 foot leader. I like to make my leader a little longer. If you make it too short, then with that braid, it'll be too much no stretch, and it'll snap off on a lot of fish.
all right, so we're gonna get back in the game here, and we're gonna catch another one. New bait, first cast. I like it. Okay.
When the rain stops. Rain stops and we get bites. So okay. So here, what I'll do is I'll take my line, my leader. I go through the top of the eyelet of the hook. So I'll go through it. Okay. I'm gonna leave about an inch off the hook. I'm gonna pinch the bottom of the hook. Now I'm gonna take my main line. I'm gonna wrap around this tag piece in the shank of the hook. I'm gonna go about 8 times. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece I just wrapped, which is my main part of the leader. I'm going to go back through the eyelet of the hook. Okay, now you can YouTube this knot too, it'll show up. It's called the Snell knot. Okay, now I got a loop here. Okay, so I'm going to pinch this, keeping everything tight. Now with this loop, I'm going to take my 3 fingers, I'm going to twist the line. Okay, so see what you have here. So this part is the main line. I'm just going to twist this around the shank of the hook of my tag piece about 8 times. And make sure you wet it so it doesn't fray. I'm going to pull it tight. That's good to go. Turn the tag. Okay. Alright, so split shot. So what's going on here? Bit of a fiasco.
All right, so a lot of guys are asking again, what are we using for bait? Obviously, we're Team Potski. We're using Fire Cure. Okay, we've run into a lot of guys on the river today that tell us they've been using Boraxa Fire, which is great. But anybody that's a big salmon fisherman knows Fire Cure is the hot ticket. Okay, there's nothing wrong with Boraxa Fire. It'll work great. And in the Great Lakes, a lot of people do use Boraxa Fire for salmon. However, out west, everybody knows that Fire Cure, because it's a hot and a sulfite-based cure, the salmon tend to prefer that. Now, you'll catch them on Boraxa Fire. We've seen a couple people float by us so far today that have told us, hey, we caught some fish today on Boraxa Fire, which means it will work. And guess what? You're right, Daryl. The kings will bite in the mouth. When you see the episode we filmed today of Potski Outdoors, every fish we caught was right in the mouth. You can see it live on video. These kings are actually coming over and putting it right in their mouth. We're waiting for Kyle to get set up here.
This is a box of a true salmon fisherman.
Yeah, look at that.
Completely disorganized.
Disorganized.
Just everything that
means you've been hooking up. That means you've been hooking up. So as soon as he's back, we don't want to clip off the video, but as soon as he's back in the action here, we're going to put some roe on there again, and we're going to show you guys live what it looks like when the bobber goes down. It's been pretty epic so far today. You can see this is a smaller river. A lot of guys are used to fishing huge rivers, and we will be on the Manistee tomorrow with Captain Mark Chimura. Everybody that's fished the Great Lakes for a long time definitely knows Mark, and Mark's taking us out again. He's been with us probably about 10 years now. So we're going to go fish the Manistee tomorrow and see how it's fishing. But this is where we're fishing today. Beautiful, nice little system. And as soon as we're back with this setup, we're going to be back in the action here. But this whole little area here, we've caught probably 12 to 18 fish out of here just in the 2 hours that we have been here so far today. It's funny, Kyle called me last night and said, hey, I need you to meet me at 5 a.m. I said, how about this? I'll meet you at 6 o'clock at the diner for breakfast. And it worked out. So are you rigged up and ready to go?
I'm rigged up and ready to go.
You got some bait?
Back in the hole.
Oh, you're already back in the water. Okay, let's see how long this takes. All right. Let's see if we can get that. There's the bobber. All right. This is the first cast back from the last fish that we caught live on video here. Oh, there's a tap. There's another tap. Darn it. Come on. Oof. We got 2 sniffers on that last one. We might have to... Oh! Come on. All right, we're going to make another cast.
They're smelling it out. They're smelling it out.
All right. See if you can find the bobber. Hopefully, we have a pretty good signal here, so hopefully you guys can see what we're seeing live. And there is the bobber. We haven't got any bites up all the way up this high yet, but usually when it hits this piece of cut down tree here, where you start to get into the zone. And let's see if we can capture the whole thing right now. Oh,
there's a sniffer right there.
Man,
just playing with it.
Yeah, that is not the bottom. We're a few feet off the bottom at least. Come on. I think what's happened is these salmon know that everybody's watching. and they're making us work a little bit harder. Although the last one bit right away.
We ripped all their buddies out.
Yeah. There's a lot of people on there that, there's a lot of salmon down there that are sore-lipped.
Yeah.
But you know what that means? We returned them.
That's right.
So we did keep a few, but okay, you guys see that bobber? Let's follow it, see what happens. Come on. Usually in about 5 seconds it hits that zone. Let's see if that next one that keeps tapping it right about here wants it again.
That one didn't want it that time.
Come on.
They say, hey man, you can't hook them every cast.
Yeah. We were hooking them every cast before we turned it on, but glad you were able to see him on this first cast get one a minute ago. We'll see if we can get another one here. Come on.
We'll get him.
We'll get him.
Yeah. Hang on. That work board.
Maybe we need it to rain again.
Yeah, I know. Get some fired up. Then when it's after, calm after the storm, right?
All right. You think you have any chance way up there?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Like to lead the drift.
Come on. Follow that bobber. Thank you, AT&T, for actually giving me service today. Normally we have no service and can't go live, but today we do. And all we need now is for that bobber to go down. Those of you that have been with us for a few minutes have seen it go down once. So there's a good chance we'll get it to go again. The problem is these guys already took it. Those are a couple of the ones that we kept. But we've released, I don't know, at least a dozen nice ones that we've already released. So if not, about 18 of them released. And up to about 30 pounds we've released them. We got a big buck that was about, I would say 30, close to 30, 25 to 30 pounds. We'll show you guys a picture of that one later. But he got released, and you'll see him in the video get released. Okay, all right, let's see. Come on. Don't keep us waiting, fish.
Come on, fish.
There's people waiting for you. Oh! Oh! Clearly that was a bite because you guys have seen us drift through there many times.
Cleaning the hook with precision.
Yep, many times and not get bit. So we're going to rebait, and we're going to try to get it again. I know some of you guys are sneaking away at work and trying to watch this, so we're trying to be quick here. We can get one more and let you guys get back to work. But not always as easy as it looks.
Drop my eggs.
Okay. What color fire cure?
Pink.
Pink fire cure. Okay.
Pink and red.
Using pink and red today. There it is. Not a massive piece.
No.
Some of you guys out west would say that's the size we use for steelhead. But all right, let's see if we can find this bobber again. All right, there it is. And to know that was a bite, we're getting ready to drift through right now, right there where that bobber just went down. Come on. Ooh. Now most of them have been coming just below here. So we've now hit the zone. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Come on, salmon. Oddly enough, we were just talking about 10 minutes ago about when it stopped raining. Every time it stopped, we've had some really big squalls here in Michigan today. Yeah. And every time it stopped raining, they started to bite like crazy. So Kyle's going to adjust the depth a little bit and see if that changes things.
Yeah, figure them out a little bit.
All right, so we got people from all over the West watching. We got people from the Great Lakes. We got chrome chasers in Seattle, all over Washington, some from Oregon, people in Indiana. We got kids watching in math class. I mean, man, what a day. Let's see if that bobber goes down. First
Don't
cast
let it hang, fish.
with a change of depth. Finally, we got somebody from Alaska. Let's see. They're messing with us now. It's great to hear where you guys are all from. We got people from all over North America. We got Canadians joining us. Houston, Texas. Jonathan, we hope you're staying dry.
For sure.
Let's see here. All right, we just changed the depth again. We're going to pitch that fire cure out there, and let's see what we can do. David, you missed us by 2 weeks. We were in Palmer, Alaska 2 weeks ago. We ate at your favorite noisy goose. All right, there's that bobber. Come on.
They're
being finicky.
This is
the first time all day that these things have been finicky. And you guys saw us catch one a minute there. John, we had fishermen drifting by us all day today. We actually put a sign right above us that said, "Do not enter," while we were filming live. So hopefully, people listen to that. Come on, Kyle.
I know, man.
People are getting impatient.
I know.
We got people all over Texas that have never seen a salmon before that want to see what this is like. For those of you just joining us, there's a few. And we have actually released probably a dozen to 18 of them already today. And now we're just trying to get one here on film so we can show you exactly what it looks like and how powerful some of these Great Lakes salmon are. You know, we're waiting for the boot chasers to come out, but there's no boots yet. So we're trying to show you that the Great Lakes does have chrome fish early in the season. And we're getting ready to go into the... Ooh, there was a little tap. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there's another one. Get him! Oh, dude. Come on. Come on.
Cleaning my hooks. Feeding the fish. Feeding the fish.
What line are you using? You want to go over that real quick while you're baiting up again?
Yeah,
It's new
20
people.
pound Seaguar and Vizex for leader. 40 pound Power Pro main line. I like the braid because helps when I'm teaching my customers how to do this. There's just a lot of room for forgiveness with your drifts to get a nice drift because the line always picks up off the water. Doesn't like mono will sink, so kind of pulls your bobber. You don't get that free nice drift.
All right, so we're going to put some fire cure on there. This is this the red or the pink?
This is the red.
This is the red fire cure. Put a little bit of that on the hook. And we have missed the last 2 drop downs, so maybe the third time is a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Let's do it. All right, where's that bobber? Now we haven't hooked one up that high in the hole yet, but you never know. Let's come on. Let's go. All right, we're getting down into the zone now.
Oh, see that?
Yep, a little bit of a tap. Come on, buddy, go back and get it. Go back and get it. So we've caught the first one on here and we've missed the last 2. And you guys just heard that. There's a salmon that's popping the surface. So we know there's still plenty of fish in this hole. We just need to see that bobber go down on film. We'll get one more for you guys and let everybody get back to class, work. Rex, he actually mixes boraxifier and fire cure. That's a pretty common thing here in the Great Lakes. A lot of guys will cure their eggs in fire cure, and then they'll use natural boraxifier to kind of dry them out. They do things a little bit different in the Great Lakes than they do out west. Just like in Alaska, everybody does those things different up there as well. So here we go. Getting ready to head into Salmon Alley here. Earlier today, this was called Death Valley. we're going to see if we can bring that in again. Come on. Come on.
They do not like that camera, I tell you what.
Part of it is it's almost noon. The bite this morning was pretty epic. You know, we've pulled 18 to 20 out of here already. Most of them been released, but they do have a sore lip, so we're trying hard to get one more out of this hole.
Man, that bob.
Oh, that was a fish.
Yeah, I keep cleaning my hook.
Next time I need to bring somebody that
that
can set the hook a little bit better. Come on, people are waiting.
Slacking.
All right, guys, you're asking how you put him on the hook. He's going to show you right now.
I got this. It's a snell knot here. Got that loop. Just snell it around the hook. Ball it up. Good to go. All right, come on, fish.
What are those down there? Oh, you guys are still with us.
They didn't leave?
They didn't leave. They're still there. All right. All right, come on. No more playing games with these guys. Let's get that. Again, for those of you that are just joining us, we're here in northern Michigan today. And just about every river in northern Michigan has salmon now. We'll be on the Manistee tomorrow. We're using Fire Cure Row out here with Kyle McClellan of XXL Chrome Chasing. You guys have seen him many, many times before, whether it's on Potski Outdoors or just his photos that he's been graciously sending us every day. Now we just need the bites to come. We've got a little bit more light out there, so maybe that'll trigger something. You know, every time we've had light before, we've already released about, I don't know, at least 18 have been released, and we have 4 that we've kept right here. So those are the 4 that have been kept, and we could show them to you again in a second. You'll see they are chromers. They're not boots at all. And all of a sudden, since we've gone live, these fish seem to be going to slow down, and we're still hoping we can get one on here. They've been nibbling at it. That just, we'll let you guys take a look at that. See if that bobber goes down. Come on, fish. Come on, bobber. They don't look good because they are covered in mud right now. If we showed you the fish and wiped the mud off them, they're chrome as can be. Come on, that's the zone. Yeah, we're going to give it a few more drifts, and we might have to change holes here. We've hit this hole pretty hard, so there might be a lot of sore-lipped guys in here. But we're going to give it a couple more drifts to see what we got going. It's going to adjust his depth a little bit, and you'll see the bobber hit the water in 3, 2, there it is. Come on, fish. We might have to come back to you guys here in a minute and change holes and probably get one pretty quick. It's been a few drifts without a bite, which has not been the norm today. But all you guys know that when the camera comes out, a lot of times they don't bite. Luckily, we've been able to get one. These are all Chinook salmon that are here right now. There are coho around, but we haven't seen any. We personally have not caught any coho today. See if we can find that bobber.
The river has came up quite a bit after that rain.
Yeah, boy, the river has come up a lot with the rains we had this morning. Some real torrential downpours we had for 3 or 4 hours here in northern Michigan this morning. When you guys see the episode of Potski Outdoors we filmed, you'll see it. I mean, it was coming down about as hard as it could have. Come on. If we don't get one on this drift to the next one, it might be time to switch holes. We've hit this one pretty hard.
A little sniff.
It is getting sunny out here, though. It has not been sunny today. One more cast?
Yeah, one more.
We're going to go one more cast, see if we can get one. And if we don't, it's time to switch holes. See if we can get the full drift here. You guys are watching the bobber over there on the far end of the top left part of your screen. And this is the last chance at this hole for these fish. And then it will be time to find another one. Come on, fish. All the West Coasters want to see that you're not boots. Show it to them. It's in the meat of the hole now. I'm going in the last 10 seconds of this drift here. I think we've sore hooked them all.
I think we need to try one more.
All right, he's going to do one more drift.
I think one more piece of bait.
New piece of bait.
New piece of bait. Different depth. Different spot. See if we can get one real quick. Then we're going to go find a different hole. We've been pounding them here. Let's see what happens.
Not sure why you would take the bobber off in a slow hole like this. All right. Last drift. Uh-oh. I think we caught the tree. Well, we finally caught something.
Oh, it fell out.
Got out?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't get it where I wanted it though.
Welcome to the internet, Jeff. That's all people do is talk trash.
Are you talking smack?
Fortunately, when they watch this episode of Potski Outdoors and see that we caught literally 18 fish in the first hour out of this one hole, I think the trash talking will stop.
Yeah.
All right, make one more cast to where you want it, and we'll have to switch holes if we don't get them.
Yep.
Okay, let's follow that bobber.
That's where I wanted it.
It's going a little bit further to that side of the bank this time. See if there's anything right in front of those trees over there. Keeping the line mended. Oh, it's down! Oh! Dude, are you serious?
I had him back there, dude.
Oh, all right, bait up. People are getting a kick out of watching you guys, or you, I should say.
Just feeding the fish.
Feeding the fish.
Feeding the fish.
For all you haters, there you go. And those folks are not boots. That's called silt and dirt that's on them. Okay? All right. Fire cure, locked and load. You didn't stick that, so
No,
it should
try it
bite.
again.
Okay.
See if I can throw into the bushes.
All right. Come on, hook one. I need some walleye. We're gonna take a lunch break here soon. All right, we're going to follow that bobber.
The bobber's being weird.
Yeah, the bobber is not standing straight up.
I don't know.
All right, recast that.
No, everything looks good.
Yeah, recast it, and
I don't know why it was looking weird.
there's that. We're going to get it, the drift starting. Larry, that could be the problem.
What's that?
He said you must be using eagle claw hooks. We are, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Is that a tap?
No, that was me.
That was you. Mending the line. And come on. Why is it not? All right. We're going to the next hole.
Yep.
We'll see if we have service and we'll come back. Thank you guys for watching. Potski.